I'm Giovanna Alexandra, and we want to thank you for tuning in today. Today's guest is an entrepreneur with a flourishing broadcasting career. Over the last few years, you may have recognized her voice on the radio, especially if you're a fan of 99.7, or if you're currently watching Cal High Sports on NBC Sports. Her company, Shades by Shan Cosmetics, is truly makeup on the mission, which helps single moms in need. We are really excited to be speaking to Shan Berries. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be on the Glow Show.
So tell us, how did you get into working on TV?
So I did the whole interning thing back in my college days, and I remember just knocking on everybody's doors. It was for CBS, and I would not leave my day without knocking on every executive's door, even though I was like super scared, but I had to introduce myself because I realized closed mouths don't get fed in this industry. So every day I'm like, hey, I'm Shan. Hey, how's it going? Do you need anything? Could I help with anything? Keep me in mind for any projects that are coming up. And so, that happened for a whole pretty much internship when I was interning for TV. And then I finally got a call from a producer saying, hey, we're looking for a female sports co-host. Do you want to do it? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And as soon as I hung up the phone, I realized, oh my God, I don't know anything about sports. Like, what am I getting myself into? But just fake it till you make it. And that led into Cal High Sports Now. So, you just have to knock on the doors and let people know that what you want, because no one's gonna do it for you. So if they didn't know I was interested, how are they gonna come to me? So that's kind of how I got into TV.
So as an on-air host on the morning show 99.7, encountered a lot of interesting topics with people and in the industry. What was a standout moment for you while you were on that show?
I would say the biggest standout moment was when I got to interview Jennifer Lopez. That was just a huge moment for me because she is my role model. Like, who isn't, right? Like J-Lo. So I remember asking Jennifer Lopez, what is your key to success? What is your secret to success? And she said, Shan, my secret to success is working harder than anyone else. And that really stuck with me. That resonated with me. And it's true. I mean, she does work her butt off, literally. And so I took that into, my kind of lifestyle now, where I, make sure to work harder than anyone else, because the only way is up from here. So that was probably my biggest moment in radio, was getting to interview her.
So I know you're also in the makeup industry. Can you tell us about Shades by Shan? For people who don't know, what is makeup on a mission?
I started Shades by Shan. Actually, I want to say this week is going to be our 3-year anniversary. So I started it 3 years ago when I was still in radio, because my mom always instilled in us, like, hey, you got to start something of your own. You have to start something. And I always thought, well, what is that going to be? What is that going to be? And then I started seeing this trend on Instagram where these influencers would collab with different cosmetics brands. And I was thinking, they have this huge platform. Why wouldn't they just come out with their own brand? And then it clicked to me, like, I have a little bit of a following. Why can't I do that? I love makeup. It's always been, a passion of mine. And I told this idea to my sister, and she was living in Asia at the time. And she said, hey, I'm burnt out. I want to move back home. I will help you start Shades by Shan for 6 months, and then you take it from there. And we started Shades by Shan, and that's been 3 years ago. And she quit her job. Now I quit my job in radio. But we wanted it to be an impact-driven cosmetics company. We wanted to help the community and give back some way, somehow. And the answer was right underneath our noses. It was our single mother who helped raise us, and we saw the struggles that she took to put food on the table and provide for us and give us a good education by herself on a fixed income. So we thought, okay, well, why don't we find a charity where we can donate our proceeds to? And back then, there were no charities to donate to single parents. So then we thought, hey, you know what? People start nonprofits. Why can't we do it? So we set out to start the Mama Berries Nonprofit Foundation. So whenever you buy our Shades by Shan cosmetics, a portion of that goes to help single parents in need through our Mama Berries nonprofit. So you're buying amazing makeup, and then at the same time, you're giving back to the community.
That's amazing. I love it. Why is representation of all different shades important to you?
So being a Latina, a woman of color, we come in all different shades, right? You know, I have people that are like, "Oh, you don't look Latina." I'm like, "Really? What does Latina look like to you?" You know? So I wanted to represent all shades and be inclusive to everyone. And I think that is really, really important because I don't want anyone to feel left out. There is something for everyone at Shades by Shan, no matter how light or dark you want to go. That's our mission at Shades by Shan, is being inclusive to everyone. So it is really important for us to be a diverse company and be inclusive to all.
Yeah. Well, thank you for creating Mama Bear's nonprofit foundation. How can people support this cause if someone wanted to be a part of this?
So definitely by buying our makeup, because a percentage of proceeds goes to the Mama Berries Nonprofit Foundation. You can donate directly to the Mama Berries nonprofit as well on our website at sbscosmetics.com. And then also, if you just want to be a part of it, we have companies reaching out to us all the time that we do awards quarterly where people nominate single moms and single dads on our website. So you can also nominate. That's another way you can help and tell us their story, tell us their struggles, tell us their adversities, what they go through day in and day out to help their children. And we have a committee of people who sift through these nominations, and then we pick moms and dads where we award monetary donations. So definitely get in there and nominate, because we need those nominations to keep making a difference. And then if you're a company out there who, you want to give back, we've worked with Massage Envy. They've given, massages to these single parents because they need to be pampered too. No one takes care of them, right? They're always taking care of their kids. So those are all the ways that you can support. So definitely jot down our website, sbscosmetics.com, where you can purchase our makeup and make a donation as well and nominate.
All right, so it is time for the Glow Show lightning round, where you have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. All right, are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Foundation or powder?
I would have to say foundation.
Bronzer or blush?
Bronzer.
Eyelashes, eyelash extensions or strips?
Strips, all the way.
One piece of advice for a single mom?
You can do it. Don't doubt yourself.
Share your favorite mommy-daughter moment.
Whenever he smiles, whenever Mateo smiles, I'm just like, oh my God, it melts my heart. So.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Can you please tell our viewers where they can find you on social media?
Yes, so you can follow me at Shan Berries on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and then our Shades by Shan accounts as well, and then sbscosmetics.com. So please follow us and DM us if you have any questions at all. We have a support team ready to answer any questions. And remember, every purchase you make with Shades by Shan, a portion of that goes to help single parents in need. So you're making a difference when you shop small with Shades by Shan.
Well, I had so much fun with you today. Until next time, guys, stay tuned till next week. One love.